Alright guys, here we are on the 27th of July. I'm going to do another little stream. Hopefully all the levels are good and hopefully the internet connection is a bit more stable today. Hope you're all doing well. Hey Christian. I was doing some LK runs a little earlier before I had to go take care of errands, so let's get back to the route I was doing yesterday, yeah? On this lovely Friday. Excuse me. How you doing, man? Get any good finds since last night? And that is a hawk male, if I ever seen one. Good resource for cannot be frozen early, you know, that's cool. I think I already have one or two of those. I'm actually just waiting for my sister to wake up so we can go get some lunch. I figured I'd kill about an hour or so. Andy Visage, oh, that's a good find, man. It's a good find. Congratulations. My Merc didn't have any like lifesteal or anything, so when I found mine, it was huge boon. Hey, and there's a Skewer Krintz Falchion. Starting the stream with some low level uniques. That's pretty cool. Skewer Krintz, right? Gleam Scythe, what am I talking about? The Skewer Krintz is the other one. Short sword, something like that. Let's go clear some space. Scimitar, maybe that's what it is. Mayhap. Oh. Yeah. And Daria's broken for me. She dropped. Oh, did you forget to bug her? Did you mess up the bug in hell mode? Hopefully not. Hopefully you just got some bad luck. And yet another low level unique. Well, if you're certain you have her bugged, that's a good thing, because that just means you're having a little bit of rough luck. If she's not bugged, that shit is permanent, and that sucks. Oh, I need some of my beverage here. Ah, tasty. Quenching, if you will. Okay. Also, how do you like the stream setup? Does this angle look a bit better? I don't know. I can never tell. I always just like mess around with it, you know? Sick idea for your summon final form? Okay, good. Alright, and thank you for the feedback on the stream. What's your idea for your summon final form? Let's head to the pit. To the pit. It from the pit. Oh man, of course he had to get cursed. Almost 10 o'clock here. We usually go to lunch around 11. Bone Wand. Sanders, right? Sanders superstition. Very superstitious. Writing on the wall. Alright, kinda hard. Here you go, buddy. Have a potion. You've earned it. You've earned it. I guess it's a few ideas, Christian says, but one of them is a Faith Act 1 merc or an Act 2 Pride merc. Yeah, fanaticism or concentrate on the summons. Personally, I think if you have the skeleton meat shield army, I would probably use the fanaticism and have a ranged archer. But that's just me, because you see so many Act 2 mercs, it's refreshing to see Act 1 and Act 5 mercs. I found a pretty cool bow for crafting. It's not a Grand Matron, but it's the one just under that. Harmony in your iron golem. That sounds cool, man. He'll be very fast, right? I think Harmony has vigor on it. Something. I could be mistaken. Oh, mana burn, come on. I think I want to get like really drunk tonight. I know like I'm usually drinking and I get a little loose, but I want to get like really drunk. Maybe not though. Maybe it's not a good idea. I shouldn't be saying these things. Just keep them to myself and just do them. It's better that way. Might sound like an alcoholic. No. I'm just a wine connoisseur is all. Oh, whoops. Sorry, guys. I always forget to turn on the sound. Yeah, I don't ever do like shots or anything though. It will be like me just having like 3 glasses of wine or 2 really strong beers. That's crazy for me these days. That's feeling good territory. I cannot do shots anymore. That ship has sailed in my 20s. I'm done with that. And I'll tell you, nothing really good came from it. I have plenty of terrible stories that I'd rather not tell. Let's just say the booze didn't create a lot of good situations. It can make some good situations if you keep things in moderation, but when people start overdoing it, that's when the situations become really chaotic, potentially. Of course, I'm sure you guys know. They do say everything in moderation, even moderation, which means you should be crazy sometimes. Within reason. That's why I'm super crazy hunting for an Astriance. It's bananas. What level is your necromancer now, Christian? $80? Yeah, you're scooting right along. Fucking archers. This is why it's hard for so many other classes that aren't as tanky as the paladin to run this place. Unless you can CC them somehow. You're gonna take a wallop from some of the nastier packs. You got a super juicy crossed map? Awesome, man. Is it better than mine? Mine's pretty good. That's the only reason I run it sometimes, because I think it's a decent map and it should be utilized a little bit. Sub-minute when on foot. That is really good. It's great. 4 chests. And I imagine they're all really close if you're doing it under a minute. I drag mine out because I pop a lot of things open other than the chests. And I got a rising sun out of doing that earlier today. Oh cool, my sister is gonna be here at 11. Where should we eat today? What am I in the mood for? I don't know. I think she's buying this time. I'm pretty sure I bought last time. Let's just put my drink over here. A little bit easier. Take care of Andy, and that'll wrap up this run. Consume the life force from those pits. I gotta rid it of its evil, absorb it, and absolve them, their demonic sins. Did you ever pay attention to what they say the lore about the Crusaders in Diablo 3 when you play the little books you find? Well, I think it was Diablo 3. I'm pretty sure, but they're talking about how each Crusader takes a, what do you call it? He's like an intern. I forget the word. And then they take up the name of the Crusader when they pass on, and they become that Crusader. Bill. I thought that was kind of cool. All the Zakarum stuff and the Paladin stuff. Kind of wish they'd delve more into it of the character lores. But it's cool. Lets you kind of run with it with your mind. Trying to be more liberal with my rejuves. I have stashed so many rejuves in a Go Mule. It's crazy. Hundreds of rejuves. So I figure better use them. Bone Spear looks like it should do about twice as much damage. Well, it does penetrate, so I guess if you count it going through everyone, it does a lot of damage in total. Plus, if you keep running LK, maybe you'll get a bunch of skillers. Do a little more damage, you know? We've run on players 3 the last few times. I'm gonna just do a players 1. I think it's already defaulted right now. I'm not sure, but let's do a players 1 version of all this. Sol Rune. Bramble's pretty cool. You can't go less than 100 though, right? So like Bramble, Train Gloves, D-Web, is that overkill for poison damage? Or is that just right? I don't know. I'm not like a professional necro. I don't know this shit. I don't play it that much. I'm not a professional anything. Just well, I am a professional dork. I'll say that. I was just thinking though, like, you have all that negative poison and plus your curse. Is it like you can probably not use some of those minus poison? I mean, if we're counting lower resist, which I don't know, because maybe you'll want to use amp more, and then it like makes sense, I guess. That's a pretty bad amulet from Hell Mephisto. Rare. Why the fuck do I have that? Oh, check this out. I thought that was kind of cool. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Maybe a barbarian or something. You'd cry if you found a D-Web. I think about that. I think about like finding Tyrael's Might, and when I get my Astrions, I don't think I'm gonna cry, but I'm gonna be super psyched because I can finally rid myself of Hammerdin mode and go into ass-kicking melee mode. Granted, I'll farm slower, but it's really all I want. It's that build. Astrions, Chains of Honor, Herald of Zakarum, like that was my plan, but after he's all built up, I'm gonna probably make a really sweet Exile Shield. Whoops, didn't mean to pull up Discord. That little charge sound. Absorb them all. Or at least enough so my life's in a good spot. I've never found a D-web personally. That'd be cool. Another bill. You found a Fathom? I think my favorite find so far is my Crown of Ages. I never found one of those before, and I just thought that was cool. I suppose Nightwings is a cool find that this is the first time finding. But for some reason, the Crown of Ages is cooler to me. Oh, and the Barbarian helmet I found on when I was doing those temple runs, the Halbert's Reign. That's probably my second favorite find I've gotten my hands on. Get a little mana back. Thank you. Get a little skill shrine. Activate Holy Shield again since it's a rank higher. On your old plug, you had your Death's Fathom. Must have been a cool find. The unique dimensional shard. Holy shit. Can't speak. Your second most viewed video? That's cool. My top videos like be quitting Pluggy. Just like downvoted like crazy. Makes sense, like so many people probably like discover Pluggy and think it's the greatest shit, and then I'm like I was already doing it for a long time, so then I was denouncing it. Not in a mean way, just like I've moved it on, you know? I don't think people were too happy about that. And then after that, I don't know, my next one's probably a build video, probably. I couldn't say for certain. It's hard for me to like watch old videos of myself. Sometimes I think I should just delete them, but I don't know. Your top video is your AP Rengar one shot on ARAM, called like 3 nuzzles you, or something like that. That's funny. I remember when the AP Rengar was a thing. That was so ridiculous. You know what I was having fun doing? When Rengar was played, I think it was last year, he was kind of getting played a lot. He's very strong, and they reworked him so that his Q is like a little dash forward, you know? Anyway, I started taking, whenever they'd pick Rengar on the enemy team, I would play support, and I would pick Poppy for my, you know, for my ADC, and whenever Rengar would ulti, I would just turn on her thing so there's the wall he couldn't jump through to get on the ADC. It's so funny. Oh, hey, Glenn. How's it going, man? Alistair Poppy. I love Poppy because people don't pay attention to their environment that much. They get close to walls and shit, and you can really screw them up. You can just see those little angles, and they're thinking about playing aggressive, you know? Oh, why did I minimize my chat? Whoops. Just finished Grim Dawn session. Need to make some food. Oh, nice, man. I'm actually, my sister will be here in about 45 minutes. We're gonna go grab some lunch, so I'll just keep streaming until then. I figured that would be a good way to kill time. I just went and took care of rent earlier. Shaved, showered, all that good, fun stuff. So I wasn't all sticky from work yesterday. So hot. Seems like you've been enjoying Grim Dawn. I see in Discord you're usually playing it. Yeah, dude, I started my new job 2 days ago. Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Yeah, dude, the new job was intense. The first day, 13-hour shift. I thought I was like, I don't think this is for me. And I had an anxiety attack the night before, and I was like, here it goes, day 2. And I contacted my old boss from my old job. I'm like, I am worried I didn't make the right choice, man. And then he's like, just, stick it out, Brian. And he gave me these encouraging words. And so I go the second day, and the second day completely changed. Just getting a little bit of encouragement from some people really made the difference. Because one, I'm changing my sleeping schedule. I'm switching the times I take my medications. All that stuff, and I was in a whole different job, like something I've never done before. And I have to go to a jail, which I've never been to. Two different jails. Oh my gosh, I've already done this stuff. Did I already do this? Shit, I can't remember what I've done. So yesterday, oh, hold on, I'm gonna read what you said. You have Grim Dawn on almost the whole day. Oh, on pause, so that's why your Discord always shows you in there. Fuck me, dude. Why don't you guys tell me I did this all? I blame you. I blame you too. Just joking. Alright, I'm gonna start the recording again. But yeah, they took me out to dinner for a nice lunch yesterday at that job. I explained to them that I was feeling nervous about the whole thing. Thank you. It's jail though, not prison. So I went and dropped commissary off to the female inmates yesterday for the first time. And I'm on the clock during this whole process where I put all their commissary supplies in the work van. And then I drive the work van down to that jail that day. I get paid for all this stuff, and this is the first time the females see me. They're used to the normal guy, and so I'm the new guy. They're coming up to me, I like your pants. Just they warned me. They're like, the girls are probably gonna eye rape you because you're a new guy. I was like, noted. The difference between jail and prison's life sentences and stuff like that, more serious. Jail is kind of like, I don't know. It's a bit different. But sometimes there's overcrowding and like it just mixes together anyway. But generally a jail would be like someone that got a DUI, you know? They got pulled over and they had like a prior or something like that. Less severe crimes, I would say. But yeah, so prison's just a bit different. At least in my estimation. I haven't been to the prison yet. Or I don't think I'm ever going to. Because we just service jails. Because, you know, the prisons have internal commissary. They do it. They supply their own stuff. So they don't require our service. Whereas the jails are smaller. They don't have the built-in commissary. So we bring it to them. And we have a few kiosks in the jails, and so we'll have to go pick up the money and take it to the treasury of that city that I'm in, whatever city it happens to be at the time. But yeah, I was definitely I don't know, I was overwhelmed as hell that first day. And I'm just, thank goodness that I told some people around me, because I felt like I was going alone, and it was a whole new world, as Laden would say. So that's my best piece of advice. If you ever feeling overwhelmed, tell some people. Let them know. Don't keep it in and try to deal with it, and just, not worth it. And I got a bunch of text messages I have to reply to. I will tell you, a lot of girls in jail have a lot of scars on their faces. I imagine drugs, probably meth, probably a lot of drugs. And you got a lot of guys that are trying to act tough with you, which is weird because you're bringing them their stuff they ordered. Anyway, yeah. So things are looking up and I'm feeling more confident. The weekend started, I go back to work on Sunday. Oh hey Jimmy, welcome man. I do have to say, it is a little ego boost to have a group of girls just like turn and like looking at you up and down because there's no other men around, so it's like I'm the best by default. It's going well, man. We got about half hour left to stream here. I haven't really found anything too amazing. Just some low-level uniques. Stop recording. Just chatting with the boys, you know how it usually goes. I'm gonna run to the pit now. Res my boy. How you doing, Jimmy? What's good in the world? Might be a one-man race, but still a first place prize. Yeah, thanks, man. I was looking like pretty shitty that day too. Yesterday, because like you saw me on stream, I was like just glazed with sweat. I didn't trim my beard or anything like that, and I was still like an option. So I was like, that feels good. Like if I went there looking how I do right now, I'd probably do a little better. Not trying to toot my own horn, but I'm just saying I cleaned up a bit today. It's my day off. I didn't have to do a bunch of work. Weekend for you, things are good. Gonna farm a bit. Hopefully you find something cool. I hope you do. I do. Hope you do. I gotta edit a serendipity video probably later. I got like double the amount of items to show than in a normal video. How cool would it be to find Astrions on stream? Like, I know other people have done it, but I mean, like, me in particular, that's the one thing I want. I'll take a Zod as well. Oh, sorry, I have to check my phone. I get chatting with you guys and I forget I see my phone lighting up. Okay. Okay. Oh, another reason I got this new microphone arm that I can adjust, you know? I'll be right back. Christian, imagine what it would be like to be the Brunsk Gamer Salama with GG hacks. Yeah, seriously. Okay, so this is the stand my microphone came with. And as you can see, pretty short, right? I don't know how well you can see it. So when you have it that short, it sits right by the keyboard and you hear constant tapping on the keyboard, which you're going to hear anyway because my keyboard's loud, but it's a little bit of a quality of life improvement having the microphone a bit further away from the keyboard. At least while streaming, of course. Also, I talk kind of low sometimes, so it's better to have the microphone close. A lot of the time I talk low. Colossus sword, not Colossus blade, but I'll give it a look. Yeah, I probably hear the clicking in other people's streams and I probably don't notice it either, but still something that I notice in my own stuff. I think everyone's just harder on themselves. They critique themselves a bit harder. Your own worst critic. Yeah, holding shift a lot. Definitely a lot of shift. Mighty Scepter. I tend to enjoy the classes where you hold shift a lot, though. Like the Frost Maiden. Javzon, you don't really have to. But Frost Maiden, definitely, because you don't want to run up and shoot an arrow. You want to get that max distance, so just hold shift. Keep it safe, you know. I think Frost Maiden's an amazing class. She's definitely in top 3 for me. I think it's like Zealot, Frost Maiden. I don't know what my third would be. Barbarian's climbing his way up there, though, the more I play him. Probably not a Whirlwind Barb. Frenzy Barb I'm digging quite a bit. We'll see what a fully leveled Frenzy Barb feels like. Oh, that's cool, man. We're in the same boat with the barb. The same development. Barbs really test your patience. They do, because you have, on one hand, probably the slowest killer in the game. On the other hand, you get to loot like 50% more bodies per run. Give or take. So I think with Whirlwind being kind of slower, I'd prefer a faster, efficient thing. I think Frenzy is the ticket. I really do. Oh shoot, I gotta check this crystal sword. Oh. You're addicted to lower crafts. When you get a good map, like, how do you ignore that with such potential? If you got some bases lying around to make stuff too, it's hard to ignore the potential runes. Okay, I should probably try and squeeze in this run and another full run before my sister gets here. Here we go. Where are you going, little girl? Get over here. Come here. Alright, let's go kill some Andario. You want an amulet with TP charges? Yeah, on a Necro especially? Hell yeah. Well, I hope you find one. Go do some of that sexy gambling. Put on a few Alibabas. Go get a bunch of gold. And then go gamble. Ooh, getting low. How many charges I got? 24? Alright. I mean, I'm just saying. You have your options. On a day off, you got your options, buddy. Oh! Ooh! Money in the bank. Money in the bank. Money, 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 money in the bank. Nigel. Nigel. I find it's best not to amp up my jewelry finds. Like, what's it gonna be, guys? What's it gonna be? It's just fucking disappointment. That's what it is. For me. Alright. Last run. Players 3. I'm gonna get a fresh recording going. Alright, here we go. What is on these bad boys? Nothing spectacular. Oh, I was hoping that was a boss pack. Champions. Champion. We are the champions. I don't have nearly as many chests along the way. I prefer to have a lot of barrels and chests along my way to the Mephisto. Grave Wand. Just magic though. Just a blue. It still sells decently. Let's go clear a little space. Here we go. Here we go. Alright, Mephisto, you gonna give me something good? Something radical? Bodacious? Or just sufficient? Nah. I don't need any of those. I'll go sell the Jagged Star, I think. An Ethereal Skulders. What is the requirement on an upped Skulders? A Balrog armor. I'm curious. Ethereal upped Balrog armor Skulders. That'd be badass. Okay, let's head to the pits. I should be thinking about what I want to eat right now, so that when she gets here, we're not just like, well, what do you feel like? What do you feel like? I don't know. $155, so less than Storm. Oh, perfect then. Doop 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 doo. Must kill Holy Shock Aura enemies. 2k defense, 130 magic find. That is pretty legit. I would love to find one as well. I never find good ethereal stuff that's like supposed to be ethereal, you know? Like, what are some classic examples? The Scolders, of course, and the Javelins. Replenishing Javelins. Reaper's Toll, yeah, there's another one. It's a good example. Any good merc weapon. What about an Ethereal Wind Force? Put that on a level 1 or a Act 1 merc. Or just Zod it and use it for yourself. That'd be one hell of a find, Ethereal Wind Force. I think I'd Zod it. Oh, can they not be ethereal? I don't know. I have to think if I've ever found an ethereal bow. Probably not, now that I think of it. Yeah, they would be very strong, wouldn't they? If they could be. So I wonder if I Google it, I'll find some, like, hacked bows or something. Yeah, I just found this ethereal 5-socketed Grand Matron bow, man. Totally legit on Open BattleNet, man. No, I don't know. No idea. I am starving, quite honestly. I'm gonna order a lot of food. It's weekend, I can spoil myself. What do we got here? 1 to 22 lightning damage. Lightning is frightening, but cheddar is better. Slow and steady. Gets me nowhere. No. Okay. Level 2. I don't even feel like chopping the recording. Just because I don't feel like chopping the recording, it's gonna drop something good, and I'm gonna have to sift through that entire pit run. Just watch. Just watch. It's a weird situation to be in, to not want to get a good item simply for the sake of convenient editing. Jesus, got enough arrows and gold in here. Yeah, no problem, Jimmy. Thanks for hanging out. And it's 10:46 here, and I should go kill Andy and then call the stream, actually. Have a good day and get some good drops, buddy. I keep on, like, forgetting where my camera is. I look over here. You guys will get something. Just keep at it. You guys will get something today. Maybe take a little break, get some food. Come back. Refresh your batteries, you know. Recharge your mental batteries. Run a new area. Stuff, stuff, stuff. More stuff. Big piles of gold. No, no! Oh my gosh. That was scary. Jeez, sometimes. Yeah, I mean, it's not hardcore, but still, I did not expect that. Survey says Francisca and a ring. I wouldn't call that amazing. Hello. Stay a while and listen. Is players 1D Andy really just that bad? No, she's been good to me, man. I did players Andy for quite a while. I go through phases. I'll do players 1 for maybe weeks, and then I'll just be on players 3 kick for a while. Sometimes I'll go to players 5. That's about as far as I go in just single player without pluggy. I don't know. You'll find a sweet spot. I haven't found some very much amazing stuff today, you know. Can't always be good. Found that doing lower craft runs. Popping random stuff open. Anyway, Christian. Thanks for hanging out with me. Glenn, you're probably getting food or something, but you guys all have a good weekend. And, I'll chat with you later. Bye, guys.